following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Hot crackers! That girl's got a lot of moxie. She's got a lot of spirit. Check out them gams! What other phrases don't people use anymore? No!
Of course! Of course!
No, said I am Baron Mandin of the Merlin Landings. We have been ruling this area since, well, it was old Merlin. And you are a former cleric?
Saphira, cleric of Tor, at your service.
Do you vouch for this strange man?
I do.
I understand that you are interested in recent goings-ons in my town.
Yes, they're,
Evil witch things going on, as the witches would be asking. I have asked them. They have put to death many witches, and thus is good. But still, it happens. I understand you have been very successful in defending the Archduke and doing many wonderful things in Einweg for the people. And I wondered if I might offer you remuneration in exchange for your services in ending these murders.
Of course.
I do have some information. The first piece of information is that there's an evil spire that rose up where this house full of evil cultists were. You see, the witches ran some evil cultists out of town.
Oh.
There was a white-haired Sorcarian with them, so very evil. But a big spire rose up on that place, and it smells something fierce.
We noticed.
And we keep finding bodies there. Clearly, witches.
I'm wondering, has there been any evidence that this is where the deaths occurred rather than this is where the bodies have been, compared to where the bodies have been found?
You're saying it... Wait, what?
Well, we're wondering if there's anything that proves that this is where the deaths occurred as opposed to the bodies might have been moved there after the
I
fact.
don't know. Why would anyone move a body? That does not make sense.
To draw attention away from where the real crime occurred, perhaps.
Surely that is ridiculous. No one would have been that devious and cunning
You never know.
and intelligent.
Okay, it's real quick, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. I'm real happy for you, Manton, and I'm gonna let you finish. But
Okay, composed. I find
What's
it hard...
Renomir's real reaction? I have to
Coming up. I find it hard to believe that a witch would do something and leave it out in the open. So obvious.
Clearly, you know the minds of witches very well, yeah.
They've worked.
So you think perhaps they were cursed elsewhere and brought there?
Maybe.
It's a possibility. We don't want to rule it out.
It does make sense to me now that you say it, that such violent and evil curses must be used in some secluded place where people cannot just walk by and see it happen. Yeah.
I'm sure it's not like that area is terribly hidden from the public. It is still in town
Many
itself.
people avoid the spire. They are afraid of the impressive might of the dark god that must have put it there.
But you have guards stationed there.
They are protected by the witches.
Also, most of these happen at night, correct? These deaths.
Yeah, they do.
And it's very quiet normally at night, correct?
Oh, Merlin is a fine town full of many industrious people. There are busyness at night. A lot of tanners and such can work through the night. The Parchments and Papermakers Guild must work all the time. We, in fact, sponsors them with tallows and oil lanterns, shuttered oil lanterns with real glass so there's no burning of the parchment. So it's part of a civic engagement project we are doing.
My point is have you ever seen any of the bodies yourself?
No.
Well, given the expression on the face, it looks like they are in terrible pain. One would think that in the middle of the night somebody would hear a scream of anguish if it happened that close to the populated area.
Good thinking. Yeah, why does the witches not mention this kind of thing? This is why we need expert anti-evil protagonists. It is a technically correct word to use.
I'm a protagonist.
I mean, the witches are just NPCs, like.
Also, on a hopefully unrelated subject, are you aware that there are orc raiding parties operating less than a day's travel to the east?
Orcs? I don't know anything about orcs. Why would they be so close to Merlin? We must rouse the guard.
Well, we found a military...
Excuse me. Sir, must mobilize the guards additionally. The British patrols are outside of the town. There are orcs raiding nearby, you'll say very nearby?
We found about a day's travel to the southwest. We were camped, and to the east there was a camp that had been basically taken out by an orc raiding party. There were notes we found that intimated that the orcs came from directly north.
That would make sense. That's right into the country. But still, yeah. Increase the patrol. Maybe double some. Put on some extra shifts. That's fair. I've had some scouts sent out into the countryside as well, looking for tracks of orc. I put a bounty on proof. As well, maybe a silver mark to that. Very sweet. Very good talking. He's a good man. Very.
It would be wise to instruct him into be extra vigilant during the night.
Yes, Trogdor comes in the night.
Or was a man. Or maybe he was a dragon.
I mean, we don't want to see this place get burninated.
And it's full of peasants to be burninated.
And as the map clearly indicates, they have thatch roof cottages.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
people
people
will get
will-
burninated.
Trogdor!
Right, anyway, joke over. Moving on, that one. Moving on.
Until it's actually
Very serious evil going on. Laughing matter.
Half time is over.
That time is over.
If there's any information any of your guards can give us about anything they found,
Feel free to ask any of them. I'm sure they will assure you that there's very little known about these mysterious and highly powerful killings.
do you know, incidentally, why the witches seem to be washing their hands of this? Have they given any official reason, or...?
They say that it is merely evidence that witchery is more embedded than we would think, and we should tear down that wall. Sir Gorbachev has been expressly insistent that the wall not be torn down.
Of course, to be expected.
Frankly, I'm coming to agree with them. I think it is possibly a mistake to allow the harboring of such evil to continue. Still, I'm sure if such great adventurers as yourself can bring an end to this, then there need not be any changes made. And that's the opportunity to see.
Of course.
Yes, I understand you met with it personally. What is it like to be in the presence of such radiant magnificence as that visionary genius? Born more intelligent and clever than any other man.
I was speechless.
Overwhelming.
Romania is the greatest of lands. One day, as the borders of Romania spread to the corners of the world, and the Archduke governs from a throne made of, like, diamond dragon bits, we will all be masters of our own destiny again. One nation, indivisible under God. Anyway.
Are we able to have a look around the outside of the witches? Notice it is on your personal property.
Yeah, I had that personally built for them so that we could have vigilance in the town of magic. It's a new establishment. It is a quarter scale, exact replica of the one that used to be in Hasseldorf for, well, the unpleasantness.
Sounds very... We shall...
Yeah, but many are the finest craftsmen. Ironically, it was built by witches, but only they could erect such a structure so quickly. Of course you may. I need to speak to someone there, of course. There might be someone there. They're usually all out doing their business. But of course you may have a look around. It's very fine. And no doubt when you are assigned your own lands, you will vision structure just like this one for your witches.
How many witches are usually stationed here?
Well, normally there are only 2, but we've been able to beef that number up to 56.
That is a lot of witches. Don't mind me saying.
Well, they're in transit at the moment. The most of them are actually just sort of having a little stay over for a while. After they came back from a small nut farm in town that was apparently 100% witches.
Oh, fuck.
It no longer exists.
I can imagine. 56.
Our normal complement has been raised to around 8.
That sounds more
But
reasonable.
I'm feeling a lot more secure, although I do think that with all of these witches around, they should have been able to do something. That's why I had my ernst knight follow you. Your arrival in town was not unknown.
Most of them are on the way back to Einvig, I'm guessing? Or?
Yeah. The Grand Recall. Something's going on. They won't tell me. It's none of my business. Apparently now witches are outrank barons.
Yes.
Well, they'll get theirs.
Yeah, I was going to say 56 witches hard to find. 8 we could probably do.
Depending on the witches, I guess.
And the appearance are good for at least 1, so that's 1 tied down. It's just 55.
56, that's all I can think about
Wait,
now.
just get them to go to a camp and then Sulan can scout it.
Yeah.
ML or BD.
They'll be dead before she gets there. No effort involved.
Right,
What was the orc?
What's happening with you two? Where are you? What are you doing while this is going?
He's off buying supplies at home.
I'm gonna go to like. I actually want to do sightseeing. I haven't had a chance to like look at all the magic shit in this town before.
Okay.
I'll be following him and make sure he doesn't get into trouble.
Cue the land of chocolate music as Antrim prances
It's good to be excited about something, you fucks.
Take a word with you, cheek, just pluck out on your hand. Then you're basically wandering around Old Merlin.
Yeah.
I think you've got the information sheet on that, probably with your maps. Got it.
I mean, mine's probably under there somewhere.
There's real maps and fake maps.
Real
Real
and
fake maps.
They really are
I
fake.
mean, we got that from Percy, real fake Max.
Anyway, basically, yes, there's a lot of old nice things. Look at that old nice thing, real old nice things. There's the old wizard's place, there's the cemetery, there's the stablery, there's the old blacksmiths.
I mean, the old wizard's place sounds
There's
pretty
the old,
interesting.
there's the old mill which is actually falling down. Well, I mean, no one's allowed to go in the old wizard's place.
Are they actually, is that actually a thing?
It's like, yeah, I mean, you'd have to sneak in.
Do they have guards stationed up front of the old wizard's place?
No, it's just like, there's just like, don't.
Ah.
There's just a sign that say do not disturb. I mean, he's already climbing over the hedge.
Yeah, like,
Pretending you can't read.
it just strolls past.
I can't read.
It's like, Adrian, don't do it. Fuck that guy. Do it!
Little Adrian devil appears at your shoulder. He's like, oh, you should go in there. Little angel Adrian appears. He's like, yeah, guys, right, this sweet stuff.
We leave him alone for this long and he's committing crimes.
It's not a crime, it's just a general guideline. It's fine.
You into the old wizard's musty, old, undisturbed place. What you doing?
Just looking around.
Doesn't look like there's been anyone here for a while.
It's remarkably undusty.
Oh, okay then.
Have you still got your ones of these, Adrian?
Oh yeah, I have a few.
Okay,
I have a few, yeah. Got a couple. I mean, there could be a magic that keeps it from getting dusty. Although I imagine the sign kept most people out.
But if... What do you mean keep people out?
Well, there's a sign that says don't come in here.
Then why are we in here?
Because I wanted to look inside soon. We'll just pretend we can't read.
It's one of those special precious moments.
Does Roya also follow you in? Or?
No,
She can read. I mean,
she is
Smarter.
She's keeping watch!
You hope.
she's been quite distracted by something else. Right. The inside of this shack is a very. It reminds you a lot of how you used to live. It's very impromptu. There's a lot of bullshit magic stuff around to impress people who don't know about magic. Like, there's a wooden pendant in a strange carving and symbol. It means literally nothing. It's just there to impress people. There's like flasks, stone flasks of things with etchings on them that are no words. They're just bullshit.
Yeah.
There's like a large stuffed alligator hanging from the ceiling. That's actually a stuffed, but it's got no magical properties. It's there to impress people. You imagine that at some point, like your old master would have said something along the lines of, I let it loose at night to guard the place. I animate it with my magic or something. And it impresses the peasant, keeps them out of your stuff. But the real stuff has recently been moved. In fact, this place is clean. Some of the fake magic stuff quite dusty. But the rest of the place, pretty clean. The workbench, for example, has been cleaned off. Anything else you want to know? Only rolls of a very specific perception/find secrets nature. First one, then the other, I guess.
there we go.
Here's the six!
You
six
find
of
a
Suma.
secret compartment under the wizard's bench that contains 2 advanced healing potions. Write this down. The healing potions of the advanced nature are clearly inscribed with healing in special magic runes that only magic users can read. And the effect is either you can either drink the whole thing to get 3d6 plus 2 healing, or drink a third of it for 1d8.
No.
And they are very old. And they have this with them.
Is there any point in me rolling? Should I just roll anyway?
No,
or-
she's found it.
She's found it.
What's this? Are these,
Paper, sir.
are these important?
Yes. Wow.
What?
This is just really good and old.
Okay.
So the parchment is like needs super delicate care. It is very, very old. And since you did so well, so the workbench has a number of more recent things on it, like partial things. There's a ritual knife. Amongst the documents which disintegrate upon touch by design, obviously, you find this. And while they're reading those silently, we'll cut back to Radomir and Saphira who are plodding through the garden.
Going to have a look at the exterior.
Made out of one contiguous piece of unbroken black rock, the witch's establishment's two horns pierce into the sky with foreboding darkness. No windows adorn this place, only a single ominous door in the shape of a screaming mouth. The door is made of wood.
That makes it
It's brown.
awful. It's a brown screen. Any witches outside?
There are not.
If we hadn't just discovered that there were 56 witches living in this place, I had thought that it might be doable to sneak outside, seeing as he said they were mostly outside during the day.
Door's right there.
Yeah, there's probably 56 witches inside.
And
Just fight 56 witches.
just Baron at them. Baron King Constable Corbin.
They'll fight them in the doorway so they can't all come in.
Yeah. Then their numbers won't count for shit.
Yeah, they throw magic around.
It's doable.
If you weren't me, with someone like Sir Reinhardt.
Or Sulan.
Or the outsider.
Oh yeah, that's it. That would just be a big box
Look,
of HP.
you had your chance to keep that. And Saphira wanted an unevil party. And yet he keeps the wolf around. What a hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
It's like a hippogriff, but I fucked it up. So yeah, what are you doing? Anything?
I'll look around
Dynamic and
us
interesting.
for a start. No one, like, per se, any knights being tasked with following us and listening to us again?
No, there doesn't appear to be. I mean, just those guys with the long spyglass. No, there's no. It doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, long spyglasses, like, hey.
Still witches.
Moving on.
I don't know if this will help, Sir Owen, but when I was at the temple in Einvig, one of the things I learnt was the ability to speak with the dead.
I think that would help greatly.
Or you're just bringing this up now, away from the dead body.
But I can't do it unless I can't actually do it until I've prayed another night because I did not realize I needed.
Don't unmemorize remove curse.
Bad.
Yeah, there's one
Until level
slot.
3 spell and it's one slot.
There's one slot, and he has no way of getting more slots.
No way at all. Like there isn't an item that would.
Doesn't know about it.
We do.
But you're not in this conversations.
You haven't told me.
What kind of feeling did you get off of the Baron?
Yeah, I can read Japanese.
Saphira.
No, I can't.
You can't read moon, you fucking cock.
You weeb that you can.
Yeah, what kind of
Back
feeling
off,
did
he
you
has
get?
the power of God and anime.
Yeah. I think following that you scream and hit yourself in the face with something.
Anyway,
You and I are enemies now.
What kind of feeling did you get from the Baron? Especially when we first mentioned the moving bodies.
I mean, he's clearly gay.
I did get the
So
strange
which-
sensation that he seemed to know something he wasn't telling us.
It went away quickly when we carried on, though.
I mean, he seemed like the very concept of that could happen was foreign to him. That somebody could move a body.
Maybe it was he just hadn't thought of it, but we should be wary. Though we do have some new power now that he has hired us.
Yes.
We should acquire that body before someone else gets to it. But we'll need to keep it somewhere until
Carry on.
you can do your thing.
Yes.
Can you
Well,
think?
all I need is a portion of it. I don't need the whole thing.
Oh, well, it should be much easier. And hesitant to imagine the inn wouldn't take too kindly for bringing the whole body in. I'm sure we could sneak like just the head or something.
Like a hawk or something.
Like a finger.
A finger. Maybe just say
Maybe
finger.
a fingertip, even.
How much do you need?
The mouth.
A decent chunk.
Yeah.
Like a hand, then?
Some of the
Like-
body remains.
Like a heart or a head, something associated with where a person is killed.
So the head then.
We could cut out the heart.
I just think taking the head is just gonna be less messy.
Yeah, but I want to dissect the body anyway.
It should be a lot of mess. There was
Also,
no
he wants to
blood
try
in
that
the
neat new skill.
There was no blood in the body. I don't think it's going to make much of a mess either way. That's assuming the heart is even intact.
Well, I think it would be risky to approach the witches at this point. I just wanted to
Oh, absolutely.
have a look at the hall itself,
If we can find out as much as we can without having to deal with them directly, or the better.
especially when there are 56 of them.
Yes. I suppose we should find the others, although I'm sure Ethan's probably not far away. She's probably just down the path waiting for us.
It's probably hiding in some of those trees.
See, you can come out now. Come along.
Fine.
But we should head back to the spire then.
So in this letter, it does mention books.
Yep.
Are they still here?
Yep.
Okay. And the flasks it was mentioning were the ones we found already, right?
Probably.
It says the flasks in the cupboard under the glassware, and we looked under the bench.
Yep.
So are they flasks?
The glassware.
Normally at
would
the
be-
workbench there'd be like glass flasks
Ah.
and elamers and retorts and things like that.
But
But they are not there right now.
And it says there's a chest behind the door.
What chest? And these things may or may not have all been here when you first passed through, but they may or may not be here now.
Sure. I was just checking on the things that were in here.
And then the letter is very old.
I know. I was checking all the things that were specifically written.
What does the other thing say?
Infinite is the mystery. Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus and take it to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest.
What are you two tards doing?
we're heading back to the
He's in the spire.
reposition a corpse.
Is there anything else we need from here?
I don't think so. All the things that are specifically referenced are gone, and most of this is trash. This is all fake. Also, apparently the legend of the Merlin Wall was fake too. It was just a setup to scare the army, and it worked.
That would have worked, yes.
Not real magic.
Right, so we're done here. We can leave.
Yeah.
We need to find the others.
Should point out that, like, amongst the stuff that you found, like, on the workbench in that where you were, there was, like, a much newer ritual knife. There was a stick split open, and there was, like obviously a hollow core in it that's been removed. Just, a couple of newer things sitting there undusted.
I'll point out things I found in
These are new.
Yeah.
It could be that someone's working in here.
Or was working in here. Why would you just leave your ritual knife?
No one comes in here.
Don't you just want to kiss these lips?